Well, there is a lot of sugar that comes through this port. Eli Cohen of Sucro Can Sourcing joins us, along with Ian Hamilton, the head of HOPA. Tell us about how much sugar comes through this port and what kind of sugar it is.
Yeah, so we import roughly about 180,000 metric tons of sugar. So we bring in about 9 vessels, but that's what we're bringing in this year. And it's milled from Brazil. Primarily Brazil is the main source of raw sugar. They're the largest exporter of raw sugar, and it comes in on large vessels in bulk. And then our job is to basically refine that sugar and bring it to where it's commercially viable, refined sugar for the Canadian market.
Right. So the end product isn't, a small amount of it is like bags of sugar that we would buy off the grocery shelves, but most of it is going to very large commercial.
The vast majority of sugar that's sold in Canada is to food manufacturers, making ice cream, cookies, and so as only a smaller percentage ends up on store shelves for retail and commercial side. And sugar is in a lot of different products and quite functional in a lot of applications.
And this is a huge sugar market.
It is. The Canadian market is growing, and one of the other benefits being in the Canadian market is we have access to the U.S. And so a lot of the food manufacturers, they're investing in capacity and plant expansion, making finished goods that are being exported to the U.S. market. And that's really where you're seeing a significant amount of the growth, especially over the last few years.
Because you just built a new refinery.
Yep. So we built this one here. The refinery started in 2018 from an actual sugar refinery, and then obviously because we're at full capacity, we've maxed out what we can do on our current site, where we've partnered with the port to build our brand new refinery that we're looking forward to.
Right, and Ian, it was actually connections here at the port already that got Sucro Can here.
Yeah, Sucro's truly been a Cinderella story for us. And 11 years ago, Logistech, our hosts today, introduced us to them, and they brought in a half a vessel load of sugar, and it's been just a phenomenal story over the last decade to now be building the largest sugar refinery in the country.
And it's just amazing because you think the Hamilton port, you're thinking steel, right? Yeah. Is sugar the new steel?
Certainly agricultural is, but sugar with the potential of importing as much as 1 million tons of sugar, it's going to become a key player inside of Hamilton.
Right.
And it's a true example of how a port and a business can cooperate and partner together to achieve great things.
We've got about a minute left, Eli, but I'm just curious how, I'm not sure if it comes down on this pier or not, but when it comes in, how is it then taken to your...
So with our current facility, we're just a few minutes from where we are today. So the vessels will come in, they'll offload. We actually have our sugar in the raw sugar warehouse behind you.
Okay, yeah.
And then it'll be trucked to our facility now. That's not ideal. Ideally with the new facility, we'll have our own warehouse on site as well. But right now it's trucked. We bring it in about 5 days a week. We have these dump trucks that pick up the raw sugar at the facility here and drive minutes away into our facility. And we could store about a day and a half's worth of sugar at our facility today.
Okay. That's why all the hornets are surrounding me. They know you're the sugar guy.
They like sugar.
Okay, Eli and Ian, thanks very much for joining us.